Good evening and welcome to the May 2022 Orange Board of Selectmen meeting. In the event of an emergency, this room is much easier. You can go for any door you wish. It's not like the downstairs in the town hall. Two in the back, one on the side, and one over here. There's plenty to allow this large crowd to pass. With that said, please rise for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. We'll start down on my left for introductions with Mr. Oakenquist.
Ralph Oakenquist.
Good evening, John Carangelo.
Good evening, Vince Moreno, Town Attorney.
Good evening, Judy Williams.
Good evening, Mitch
Goldblatt.
Good evening, PJ Shanley.
And Danny, Secretary to the Board.
Thank you. We are all sound and solid. Public participation. Public participation is for any item that is not an agenda item. We allow up to 2 minutes per speaker. Is there anything for public participation? Mr. Hurley.
Tom Hurley, tax collector. I just wanted to get a feeling from the board on another change that I'd like to see that requires the legislative body of the town to put in for, and that is on.
What is the topic, Mr. Hurley?
The topic is the optional waiver of property taxes under $25. And the reason that I'm bringing it forward is these things are just as time-consuming as any other option or things that we have to do. So it takes us just as long to try and process $25 as it does $25,000.
All right, I will ask that that be put on the June agenda to be considered in public hearing for consideration.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thanks, Tom. And that will go on June agenda for consideration. Is there anybody else in the audience for public participation? Seeing none. Is there anybody at the table that has public participation items? Seeing none. The first one is our June meeting. Would anybody have trouble if we move that 1 week or 1 day forward? Mr. Goldblatt is being honored by the Rotary Club on our normal evening, and there's a request to move that. Would that work for everybody? Would be the Thursday instead of the Wednesday.
Okay, I can do that.
Would that work with everybody? Yes.
No issues.
Okay, is there a discussion on that? We will move that meeting to that date. No, it doesn't have to be.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Okay, Mitch, it's moved. Very good. We lost 2 long-standing people this month, unfortunately. Tony Del Visco, who was a very well-known character of our community for many, many years, and his daughter, Ginny Prostakis, is also very involved with our community and on the Bicentennial Committee, and Connie was an art teacher in the school system for many years and all, and unfortunately, he passed this past week. And we lost a very dedicated member of the Orange Volunteer Fire Association and a great member of the community, Frank Coyle, this week. So would our thoughts and prayers go out to both of those families there. Wednesday, May 18th, 2022, the town referendum will take place from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. at High Plains Community Center. Thursday, May 19th, from 5 to 8 in this room that we sit, will be the Pasta Festa, honoring Donald Clark, Mary Ann Miller, and Ralph Oakenquist. The Amity Regional School District budget meeting will be Monday, The district meeting will be Monday, May 23rd, and their next referendum will be Tuesday, May 24th, in this room, High Plains Community Center, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. Memorial Day weekend, Friday, May 27th, the Racebrook School Food Truck Festival, Friday evening on the fairgrounds. I think that starts at like 4 or 4:30, Mrs. Shaw, do you recall the food truck thing, 4 or 4:30? Yeah, that's for Racebrook School's benefit. Saturday, May 28th is Founding Day ceremony at 10 a.m. at the gazebo on the fairgrounds. This will kick off the summer of celebration for the town's bicentennial. Sunday, May 29th, Memorial Day ceremony and parade beginning at 10:30 a.m. at the gazebo at the fairgrounds. Weather permitting, the parade will be after ceremonies. Monday, May 30th, town offices and the transfer station will be closed for the Memorial Day holiday. Sunday, June 5th, the Garden Club of Orange will present Bicentennial Blooms Flower Show in the High Plains Community Center gym from 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock, and it's free to the public. Saturday, July 9th. Is that the right day? I thought I saw another shift on that. Will be the concert and fireworks. So this year's Town of Orange fireworks and concert will be on July 9th with a rain date of July 10th. That's what I have for those. Yes, that's it. Okay, minutes. Is there motion to approve the minutes of the Wednesday, April 13th, 2022 Selectmen's meeting? If there's any errors, omissions, or corrections, please state page and paragraph. Okay, motion made and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor? Aye. Oppose? Abstain? Unanimous. Oh, one abstention. Under new business, to consider and act on request of public hearing for the June 8th meeting regarding the neighborhood assistance application submitted by Southern Connecticut Hebrew School Academy, which is a yearly that we do. So all this form does at this point is a motion to send it to public hearing for the June meeting. Is there a motion made on that?
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Jim, excuse me 1 second.
Mhm.
So even though the agenda item says June 8th, it'll now be June 9th, correct? So the motion will be for June 9th?
Oh, yeah.
Got it.
Thank you.
Yep. Item number 3 is to consider and act on... Oh, yeah. Turn the page, Frank. To consider and act on request to conduct a public hearing during the June 9th Board of Selectmen meeting regarding the Orange Town Code chapter on taxation, which you have a piece there submitted by Mr. Hurley, which is what we will be sending to public hearing at the June meeting.
Okay, so both of them on the same day.
Mhm.
Good.
All in favor?
Do you want
Would you like to? Next month, you're really going to discuss it, but that's all right.
All right, so we'll discuss it next month?
Yes,
Okay.
you're sending it to
So,
public
fine.
hearing.
So moved.
Motion, yep.
Okay.
All in favor? Okay, item number 3 is to consider an act on removal of a large quantity of the wood chip material at Fred Wolf Park using LoCIP funds. I contacted 4 different vendors that are in the mulch businesses within the region, and the only one that was willing to take any was Grillo Green Cycle or something. Their name is based out of Milford. So we talked with them. It's $10 a yard, 100-yard walk-in floor trailers, so each load would be approximately $1,000, and I put a limit on it of 20 loads at most. There's a large amount down there beyond what is required for sound barrier. We've run out of a lot of room, and so Grillo will be the vendor to take that if it's so approved. Yes?
Just a curiosity here. So this is where the town of Orange has been dumping the wood, has been storing wood chip material over at Fred Wolf Park for what we've done? Is it our,
We've done Lewis Tree that does UI work, and occasionally tree vendors, also the tree removal vendor, through the Public
no, I
Works.
got you, yeah.
Yeah.
So, but there's no other place that this can be either spread out or stored that doesn't cost us so much in the future? I mean, the back of High
I
Plains
think,
here,
I think the
or-
answer, a better answer would be to remove them more often.
Right.
Okay,
It would be probably the most cost-effective way, is to not let it get to the point
Okay.
that it's at.
Yeah,
It's
I
only my thought, but, you didn't get there today, but if you
No,
go
I
down and
didn't.
look.
I
you'll
will.
see.
But my question is just to see if there was any other place we could either store, take, or just spread them out.
Had we gotten that property and kept it behind the transfer station, where there's now housing,
Yeah,
would have been a great spot for composting of this material and leaf material and all, but we didn't get it, so
and behind this building in the back at all, there's no,
there's really nowhere back there. You're down into the woods.
that's what I'm saying, just into the, well, okay. I made my point, thank you.
Okay. Motion made?
Second.
Okay, any other discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Item 4, to consider on allocating $1,400,000 of American Rescue funds towards town road paving. That was in the request of Public Works. Paving has already started. They've paved Halliwell, Quintard, Marble, Ferry over in, not Ferry, yeah, Ferry, over in that area. And currently, they're milling roads, Shepherd Lane, Pride Drive, Andrew Lane, I forget where else. They got the big machines in there doing a lot of cutting and grading on those currently. So the spring side of the paving is well underway. They have to start early because Tilcon is our vendor by state bid, and they have to do that because there then comes a window when Tilcon is obligated solely to the state of Connecticut. And then they can't do municipal work, so they're bouncing between us. They paved for us, they're in Milford, and then they're coming from Milford back to us probably in a week or so, a week or two, to do some more paving for us. So we're kind of sharing with Milford, getting work done back and forth so that they can keep all their equipment nearby.
Good.
So that's a motion request for that. Huh? Oh, he's hiding in back over there. So anyhow, that was it. That was Mr. Cifarelli's move, and that then frees up money in the capital account to, Mitch, maybe to your question of maybe doing more in the fall process or other work also. All right.
Second.
All right. Any other discussion or question on that? Seeing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Item number 5, to consider an act on request to hold the 10th Annual Rotary Club Orange Thanksgiving Day 5K and 2-mile walk, waive the rental fee for the High Plains Community Center Gym Cafeteria, and to hang the banner over Orange Center Road. Carl Russell from the Rotary Club has submitted this request, and he's not in the room, so that's fine. This is a yearly event that we've done. I think they call it the Turkey Trot, actually. Okay, motion made and seconded. All those in favor? Aye. All right. Item number 6, that's why you timed it the way you did, Mitch. To consider an act on request to hang banner for the Orange Volunteer Firemen's Carnival. What are the dates of this year's carnival, Mr. Foyer? 4th through the 7th of August. The 4th through the 7th of August is the Orange Volunteer Firemen's Carnival this year. And the banner would go up when? Okay. Any discussion or concerns with that? Motion made by Mitch.
Second.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Item number 6, to consider an act on request, oh no, we got it, 7. To consider an act on approval of a vending license for the July 9th fireworks show. Action Enterprises and Howard Dragonoff, his family has done that for,
Yes.
I don't know,
So moved.
20 or 30, 20 years anyhow.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Item number 8, is to consider and act on the request to conduct a block party in the Ox Yoke Road neighborhood. That's one we've had before, too, and they notify the police and fire in the event of emergency. All in favor?
Second.
I knew one of you would.
Are you covering us?
To consider and act on approval of town donation towards the July 9th fireworks, our Town of Orange bicentennial. This year's allocation, the request to the Finance Department, which was passed to me, is a $20,000 request for this bicentennial year's fireworks show. And all there was dramatic increases in these supplies, and that's where it shakes out. Usually we're 8 or 10,000, and this year it's up to 20, and it is the bicentennial year. So with that said,
And that money coming from where? Is that LOSIP? Is that
no,
from cell tower? Is that just?
well,
from-
some of it will be cell tower. There's not probably 20 left in there for that, but Mr. Cifarelli would probably. We'll probably take it out of the fund or use it for the bicentennial, one of the expenses. Okay. All right, or, well, when you take it out of capital, okay. As long as you know where it's coming. We can use Tom's remodeling money.
The other the question was this feedback? Was this for the fireworks alone, or for the fireworks plus the band? or
It's
is
part
this
of the
whole thing?
event
Okay.
overall, yeah.
Very good, thank
I
you.
think there's another 15 on top of this, not from us.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Um,
So if that's so moved.
All in favor? Right. To consider and act on the request to approve tax refunds totaling $28,505.76. I don't believe any of us are on the list.
So moved.
And,
Second.
somebody?
Thank you.
There you
You
go.
guys got us covered.
See, when I call for it, nobody responds. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Is there a motion to adjourn the meeting? It is 7:16.